Hi Taurus, this is Mimi with Divination by Mimi. Welcome to your January 1st through the 15th, 2018 tarot reading with a little bit of astrology and oracle if necessary. You are a fixed earth sign. Second house is your rulership. And the second house is about beauty, sensuality, the manifested world, and things that you have. Your motto is I have. So value as in money. So it's about the things that you have and the things that you came into incarnation with. The 8th house, your polar opposite, Scorpio, tends to be more about that which you've accumulated either through work or through other people. But it is what you have around you. So this could be family. This could be something that's physical. Usually it is to do with finances. This could be beauty. And it's Venus ruled. So Venus rules your house and your sign along with Libra. And she is all about value and beauty and interrelating and things like that. Some interesting aspects that are occurring not quite when this reading is for the 1st through the 15th. But Uranus has long been retrograde in the sign of Aries, just one house before yours, the 1st house. Well, now on the 2nd of January, it will go direct. And that going direct, because Uranus is an unpredictable energy, it's going to cause kind of some upheavals in the world, maybe in your life too, but unexpected changes can occur. It's going to be heading into your house a little bit later on in the year, I think around May or June. It might go back and forth at a certain point in time, but what this will mean for us collectively and for you is changes to financial setups, changes to money, the way money is used, the way money is made. So you might have noticed a big push for Bitcoin recently. This is kind of an indication or a precursor for what's to come. Change, real change to money, how it is manifested, how it is used, how it is traded, things like that. There is a full supermoon in Cancer, the 4th house, and it is at 11 degrees. 11 degrees, or 11, the number 11, is it is the master number of service. Whether you intend the service or it is just a happenstance based upon something you've done or you've said, it does serve others. So kind of like when you're in class and you're the one that raises your hands to ask the questions, someone else will probably benefit from you having done that because they were wanting to ask the question and didn't perhaps, think of it or have the gumption, or it helped them understand something better. So that's what I mean by service, and service without necessarily knowing it. So this full moon is at 11 degrees of Cancer, and of course that means the sun is 11 degrees Capricorn, directly across the natal chart. Again, both 11 degrees, master number of service. So this could be something on the world stage or in your own life where you find that you're serving others, or you're doing something or making a change or changing a thought pattern, but it ends up helping the collective. So something as simple as us changing the way we think about, I don't know, financial resources or energy resources. If we collectively start changing the way we think about it and viewing it, it can actually cause that to manifest in our world, in our holographic world. So that's occurring with the full moon. Also in the full moon, there is a beautiful trine that's occurring. A trine with Neptune, Venus, your ruling planet, and Mars, Neptune, Venus, and the moon, and then Mars, Venus, and Neptune. So there's a couple of really great trines, and these trines are going to serve, and trines are very harmonious aspects astrologically. These will serve to help relating, help create better relationships. It will also serve to make your mind, your conscious mind, available for unconscious information. So in other words, there's kind of like a great time for downloads, if you want to use a technical term to explain it, but it's a great time for psychic energy, to keep yourself open for messages. Remember, we're a collective soul, so our mind, like Jung sort of suggested it, all of the signs and symbols and archetypes that the world have ever known are all shared in our collective Akashic records, our collective unconscious. So it is a wonderful time at that trine, at this period, where you're going to be open to information. Symbols are going to come to you. Messages are going to come to you. Ideas are going to come to you. Also, that's the Neptune influence and the Cancer, Moon in Cancer influence and the Moon's influence. But also, you're going to feel an impetus to take an action with the Mars trine, with the Moon, in relationships. So Mars is in Scorpio, his previous house. Currently he rules Aries, but at one time he ruled Scorpio, the 8th house. And he's quite at home here. When he makes this trine with the Moon and the other planets in question, he's going to be energized and softened to make change in relationships, in spiritual thinking. So that's a very good aspect. Also, because Mars is the sex drive in Scorpio, the 8th house, which tends to be about sex, and then making this beautiful trine, you might find that your intimate relationships are wonderful during this time. Again, a wonderful time for feeling, experiencing feeling, sharing intimacy and thoughts and ideas, and just generally love, that energy we share between each of us in incarnated meat suits. What else can I tell you? I think that's it, because for the 1st through the 15th, I think that's what we're going to be covering, Taurus. So the rest of the aspects I'll get into either at the lunation readings or at the next half of the month. So we're going to be doing a 4-card pull today. It's basically, it addresses a concern or a situation in life that you're in at the moment. Any positive aspects to this situation, any negative aspects to this situation, and then some overall advice. I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith, the Universal Rider-Waite-Smith, which is a recoloration of the original one. And this is for Taurus, fixed Earth sign, ruler of the 2nd house, ruling planet Venus, for January 1st through the 15th, 2018. I can't believe I'm saying 2018. For Taurus, January 1st through the 15th, 2018. One more. What's a concern for Taurus, January 1st through the 15th of 2018? Holy Hecate, Cosmic Soul, Titaness, Creatrix of the Universe, God. What does Taurus have on their mind? What's a situation in Taurus's life, either all of them, or an energy they're all feeling, or a particular Taurus? What's an energy that we can get some clarification on for Taurus, January 1st through the 15th, 2018? Thank you very much. Looks like you're waiting, Page of Pentacles, on something either to manifest or a start to something, but you're waiting for a communication of some kind. The positive aspect of this is that it's a love communication. It's an offering of love. It could be you waiting for it or you holding back and waiting to express it. That's the positive aspect. Negative aspect is the lower octave of Cancer. It's the Queen of Cups in reverse. The lower octave of Cancer, I'm not having a go at Cancer, I'm a Cancer ascendant, can be clinginess, for fear of autonomy. Cancer rules the 4th house, which is where this full supermoon is occurring on the 1st. And it is literally about how relationships of family, very close-knit relationships of family, of romantic relationships, partnerships, children too. So whatever message it is that you're waiting on, it is a good message, but you're approaching it as if, they say to manifest something in the world, you need to feel what it feels like to already have it. But you need to ensure that you don't feel so desperately attached to it that you can't imagine your life without it. That's a very hard thing for someone who's ruled by Venus, like a Taurus. Venus is relating, love, and just relating. But I think there's something in this desire that you have right now where you want this very, very badly. And you might be going through the other steps that you need to to make it happen, because you're waiting here. But you're also, the negative side of the way you're approaching this request, this desire for manifesting what appears to be love, maybe pregnancy, but love, some kind of relationships at the very essence. Actually, it feels like pregnancy. There might be a Taurus out there that is trying to get pregnant. And don't get me wrong, manifestation works, but there's certain ways you need to go about it. Wanting it and feeling what it's like to have it and feeling the joy of having it. Definitely a way to bring it to you. But clinging to it for dear life, clinging to it like the lower octave Cancerian energy can do, sort of exacerbates a feeling of lack. There's a fear behind that. The overall advice, which I will need to get clarification on. You got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the final of the mental energies, the last process or the last card of the mental energies. Thoughts, messages, communications. The overall advice is to understand that, yeah, I'll get clarification on it. You might need to go back to the drawing board. You might need to go back and restart this process of manifestation. If it is a pregnancy, if you're trying to get pregnant, the way that you've gone about it so far is not going to get you the result that you want. However, not a pleasant card, I understand, but look in the background. Dark night is met by the sun on the horizon of a new day. Okay? That prospect of something new, as another YouTuber put it, the androgynous moment of possibilities. I can't think of his name right now, but it's brilliant YouTuber, and it's a great analogy. That is what this new day is, this new opportunity, and every single moment that it passes in our life, like now, and then now, and then now, every single moment is open for, it's androgynous, it's open for possibilities of anything. So I think the overall advice here is to scrap what you've done so far. It's not saying that this new beginning, whether it's a relationship, a love, or a pregnancy, is not going to happen. It's not saying that at all. The way you've gone about it recently is not the right way. So you need to look into how to manifest something. Look into ways to manifest something. There's certain processes that you get an idea that you want, and you decide that you want it, and then you start to imagine and feel what it feels like to have it. But you don't do it from a place of fear, from a place of clinging to it, as if your life depended on it. You almost have to want it and experience it and enjoy the joy of having it, but in a detached manner, as if it didn't occur. If it didn't manifest, you'd be fine with it because you're so grateful for what you have in your life now. Yeah, that's the message I'm getting right now. Gratitude for what you have right now, coupled with whatever efforts you take to manifest this new beginning, is what's going to make it happen. Not clinging in fear to the possibility because you have to have it. Taking gratitude for what you currently have, okay, and a calmness. Feel the feelings of the joy of having the new beginning, the thing that you want to have, but not clinging to it, not doing it from a place of fear, doing it from a place of freedom. If I have it, it's great. If I don't, my life is golden anyway. So it all really does kind of goes back, and that's the message I'm kind of getting right now, is that it goes back to the idea of gratitude. Gratitude for what you have. Gratitude for the friends that you have, even if it's not the relationship, the intimate relationship you want. Gratitude for what you do have. Even though you don't have your own child as of now, gratitude for the children that are in your life, your nieces and nephews, your cousins, your little brothers or sisters, even your furry friends, things like that. So I hope that helps. But I'm really getting that message, that word gratitude keeps being flashed before my eyes right now. And that is the place from which to seek something new. Seek something new, some new beginning. So that seems pretty clear. Not fear, gratitude. can loosely desire and loosely enjoy the experience of feeling like you have it so that you can have it, but not with fear. I'll stop repeating myself. Okay, Taurus, I hope this helped. Just quickly want to thank all the people that have subscribed to the channel. We're growing little by little, and I'm so glad to have the company, and I'm learning from you. All your comments and your shares and your likes and the messages you leave are just wonderful. If you'd like a reading with me, a personal reading, feel free to email me at the email address in the description box below the video. That's mimimemes@hotmail.com. For those of you who have booked readings with me, thank you so much for entrusting me with this milestone or question in your life. It means a lot. I think that's it. I just seem to want to go on. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, if you have questions on the reading or anything that I said, feel free to comment in the section below called comments. Otherwise, I will see you for the 3 lunations. I think I forgot to mention there are 2 full moons this month. One of them is a super one on the 1st. Otherwise, I will see you for the lunations, the additional lunations, and then your second half of January readings, Taurus. You take care.